Hi there, Virgo. Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Virgo for mid-October. Excited, I'm doing 3 readings per sign per month. So this is the mid-October reading for Virgo. I want to remind my viewers that this is a general love reading, and of course that means it can't apply to any kind of relationship, any type of situation or circumstance that you might be dealing with regarding your family, your home, your workplace, social circle, community. Just about anything could come up in this reading, so just bear that in mind. I also want to remind my viewers to be flexible with the energy. You can mix and match the roles within the reading regardless of the gender of the cards, and that means, of course, you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up. You might feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody else. Parts of the reading may resonate for you while other parts may not. My hope is that those that need this message will receive it and benefit from it in some way. That's my intention, Virgo, so I hope that you enjoy the reading, but I also hope that you feel like it was worthwhile and worth your time to watch. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me, and I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to read for you. I hope the reading resonates, and I hope that you stick around. And returning viewers, as always, thanks so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I'm just very happy that the readings are enjoyable and resonating and helpful, and that you're returning for more. So, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started and see what we get for Virgo for the middle of October. We're going to start with the Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the High Priestess, Judgment, 3 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups, and then we have the 7 of Wands. So there could be some kind of disruption or disappointment, discontentment within a group dynamic. This could be a social circle, could be a group of friends, family, colleagues, or coworkers, but I feel like there's some kind of upheaval or disruption within a group dynamic. Virgo, you or people surrounding you could be feeling, again, disappointment, sadness, grief, but also a little bit on the defense. Feeling a little defensive, feeling like you need to maybe kind of pay attention to what's going on around you, be a little cautious. I feel like there is a need to, or a hope that some suspicions will be confirmed for you. In other words, I feel like you have a hunch about something and you're trying to figure it out. It feels like that is going to happen for you, Virgo, based on what I'm seeing. But let's see if I'm on the right track. We'll get this next set out and see what else comes out for Virgo. King of Pentacles. He was in the last reading that I did for Leo. He was a central character. So this King of Pentacles could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with, Virgo. We have the Moon in reverse again. It's down here as the 3rd card that came out. So this King of Pentacles is the one who's getting some kind of confirmation. It feels like some kind of information is coming to light, or some suspicions he's had are being confirmed, for example. That's what I've got. Let's see what else we get here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this could be a group or family dynamic now with the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Two of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. High Priestess in reverse this time. Judgment in reverse this time. You have the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Moon. 3 major Arcana cards already repeated in this set. So 6 out of 16 cards that I've laid out are duplicates. And then we have the 10 of Cups. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, both in reverse. So I can tell this is going to be a really interesting story, Virgo. You got to give me some time, though. There's some very significant information here. So something's coming to light about a disruption, disappointment, discontentment, some kind of upheaval within a group dynamic. Again, this could be a group of friends, could be family members, but there's something being revealed about this. This King of Pentacles is finding out or confirming information. It could be too that he is just acquiring information through his own observations. That is also possible. But he is gaining some kind of knowledge, gaining some kind of insight, confirming some hunch or something of that nature. And it has to do with some kind of group dynamic that's not going well, or again, there's people that are unhappy. And there's a significant decision that has been or is being made regarding this group situation that is causing this upset. It's causing the disappointment. It's causing the grief. It's causing people to be on the defensive. It's throwing people for a loop. People are like, what the hell is going on here? Because I do feel like there is maybe a little bit of, maybe this is an unexpected decision that's been made, or something that has occurred that feels significant. It feels big. I mean, it's Judgment and Wheel of Fortune. This is what's occurred that's caused the upset. So this could be some kind of karmic event that's occurred, or it feels like it's something that's been handed down from the universe, if I'm being totally honest. And it's caused some kind of upheaval within a group. This King of Pentacles could very well be part of this group, but for some reason, with him in reverse, I get the feeling that part of the upheaval within this group dynamic is there's not a lot of trust going on here. To me, it feels a little bit like people, again, are on the defensive. Maybe a little bit, there might be a little bit of shock and awe going on around here, because I think that going on with you, Virgo, because of this 5 of Cups and then this 10 of Cups, there's a lot of potential grief and discontentment. I'm using the word discontentment because it feels like one of those general terms that could span a wide spectrum of the emotion of sadness. Because this could be something that is causing a significant amount of grief, or this could be just people feeling uncomfortable within a group dynamic, or not necessarily trusting each other. Maybe there's some, that kind of thing. And so I'm not quite certain about like what this situation is that's causing people to feel the way they are, but it feels like it could be very significant. So, okay, I was gonna shuffle some more, but the Queen of Wands just popped out upright in my hand. She's going back in the deck. We'll see if she comes out. Okay, Virgo, let's get some more cards out here and see what else we get. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. This card has been coming out a lot lately too. I'm telling you what. So this could be a work-related situation. There could be some suspicious behavior that this king is confirming. Deception. Again, it could, with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here, it could be tied to a workplace situation. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this king is kind of separating himself from whatever's occurred here. It's almost like he smelled trouble and he's like, okay, I'm just gonna move over here, watch what's going on, try to figure out what's happening, confirm what I intuitively feel or what I'm suspicious about, and then it's like he smells trouble, so he's kind of keeping away or staying away. Knight of Wands. Page of Cups. Death in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so whoever's involved in this situation, it feels like it's a tight-knit group. So it could be, with the Six of Cups coming out here, these could be relationships that have lasted a while. There's, they've been established for a long time. Close connection, again, it could be family, or just really close friends, tight group of colleagues or coworkers. It could potentially, with the Pentacles coming out here, be a work situation. Or there could be kind of some job or something that these people are working on together, maybe a project. There's some kind of, maybe a work element involved in the situation. I do believe that this King of Pentacles has sniffed out some trouble. I think he's confirming what he believed to be true. And it has something to do with an upheaval within a group. I think he's still working on things. There's some kind of big major event that has occurred within this group that has caused some grief, some heartache, some despair. And I think some rifts. I think there's some rifts that have been created in this situation. Again, I get the strong feeling that whatever occurred here, people are kind of moving back into their corners, keeping an eye out, feeling a little suspicious, just feeling a little bit defensive, because I don't know that there's a lot of trust going on here. Especially with the Seven of Swords coming out, there might be some kind of big dispute within a family unit or group dynamic where it's been discovered that there's been some suspicious activity, some poor behavior, some shenanigans of some sort. That's hard to say. Some sort. If you have the sh on your lips, it's hard to say. Some short. This is interesting. So I'm curious to get this next set out and see if we can't get any more information regarding what this upset is, because it's big in this set of cards. I can tell there's something big that's occurred, and it's definitely caused some problems. And more than anything, it's trust issues now, because I think some things are coming to light about whatever shenanigans have taken place. And I think this King of Pentacles, for some, maybe he's responsible for the shenanigans. I'm just putting that out there. Maybe that's why he kind of sniffed trouble. Maybe this King of Pentacles is responsible for the shenanigans, and I'm just throwing this out as a possibility. So it could be that he's been kind of laying low, now realizes that there might be some light shed on the situation, and maybe people are kind of sniffing him out, realizing, you know, who's responsible for the shenanigans, and maybe I just get this sense, this lack of trust. But I think this King of Pentacles is getting ready to make a move. He could potentially be getting ready to get out of the situation altogether. If I feel like he's getting ready to take action, and it could be to separate himself from the situation. Whatever he's acquired from this group dynamic, if he, you know, if it's a business or something of that nature, I feel like he's going to gather his stuff and go when he feels like he needs to. And again, it's more about his intuition. When are things going to become unsafe for me, or when are people going to figure things out? Because I do feel like there could be potentially now. See, I'm laying the blame on this King of Pentacles now that I've come up with this theory, but that's what it feels like. It could potentially be that, and that might be the reason for him kind of stepping back and kind of watching things happen, kind of keeping tabs on the pulse of the group, trying to figure out who knows what, who suspects what. So let's go ahead and get some more cards out, Virgo. This is really an interesting reading. It's quite dramatic, I must say. So we have Death, this time in the upright position, clarifying this King of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Swords, clarifying the Moon. The High Priestess again, in the same set of cards with the High Priestess. She's out here 3 times, once in reverse. The Queen of Wands. Didn't she? I think she popped out before, right? There she is. I think I'm remembering that right. This happens, and I usually will mention if a card pops out, but now I'm thinking, was it in the last reading, or was I think it was this reading where she popped out with this set of cards. Nine of Cups in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Pentacles again, this time in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords again, which was the very first card that came out. This is a really interesting reading, Virgo. I'm now convinced that this King of Pentacles is responsible for something. Something that needs to come to an end, or something that's about to come to an end. And it has to do with some deception. Let's just call it shenanigans. The King of Pentacles has been responsible for some kind of shenanigans, and people are figuring it out. And it's causing a significant amount of grief. It's breaking some hearts. It's whatever occurred is emotionally hurtful to whoever is on the receiving end of what's occurred. What kind of deception, I feel, again, this King of Pentacles could be responsible for. Now, if he's not responsible for the deception, this Death card could indicate that this could be a character, for example, who is taking it upon himself to bring this to light. He might be involved in that, involved in helping bring this to light, that kind of thing. And then we have this Queen of Wands. So whatever is coming to light involves this Queen of Wands. This King of Pentacles might be waiting to see how this Queen of Wands responds once she realizes there's some information coming to light. Maybe it's information she wanted to keep secret because she know that it would cause a disruption. So it's possible that, now I don't get any shadowy energy off of this Queen of Wands. She's in the upright, but I feel like there's something coming to light. It could be that she's involved or responsible, or it's something that maybe she wanted to keep on the down low. But there's some indication here that there might be a reaction or action taken once some information is revealed. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is kind of a fearless energy. She's not going to shy away from taking action regarding something or going after something she wants, or being the person who's going to take charge and come up with some creative solution, that kind of thing. Could be too that this King of Pentacles is kind of waiting to see how this Queen responds to determine what his next move is. I do get the feeling though that there's this anticipation that when all is revealed, or when all comes out in the open, that it's not gonna end well. When things are revealed, it's not going to be a positive reaction. Let's put it that way. People are not going to be jumping up and down for joy upon receiving clarity on whatever is going on here. It's going to cause some significant grief. Let's get this last round out for you, Virgo, and see what else we get. So now we have the King of Cups. Clarifying this King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This last round, frankly, Virgo, if I'm being honest, I don't typically get like whole new storylines opening up or big information. These are supposed to be my fine details that come out at the very end of the reading, and these two people feel significant. Could be the same people I'm looking at, but I feel third party with this Three of Swords out here. This Queen of Pentacles feels like somebody different. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. I'm going to, real quick, it could be if there's a third party situation going on here. And I may not get details regarding that because this is my last round, but there could be a third party situation that's being found out about. That could be what's going on. Four of Cups in reverse. Hermit in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune again, on the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands again in reverse with the same set of cards. There's something significant here I need to take a closer look at. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Cups, and then we have a Queen of Wands. This does feel like a third party situation. So there's some shenanigans involving a third party. I think this King of Pentacles is very significant in that it feels like he is working to find out something, or he's keeping his eye on the situation so that he can react in a timely manner. when I feel like there's this Queen of Wands who feels like she's getting ready to reveal something or find something out. But she is a big piece of the puzzle here because her reaction will determine, I feel, some kind of outcome for this King of Pentacles. Her reaction to the situation will affect either what he does, how he responds. There is a level of remorse indicated in this set of cards. This Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I get the feeling like there is some remorse here. Someone is aware of the level of responsibility that they have, and I think it's this King of Pentacles, regarding what's going on and how it's affecting other people. So in other words, I think that this person, there is a sense of regret to not a very strong degree, but it's there. I think that again, there is some kind of third party situation going on, and I think this King of Cups is this King of Pentacles as well. And that could be what's coming to light. It could be what's coming out in the open. It involves this Queen of Pentacles, who just made an appearance, so I don't have a lot of information on her. But just know that she is involved. Now, when I say third party, most people would jump to the conclusion that this is someone cheating on somebody, right? Infidelity. It doesn't have to be that. If this is a business partner situation, for example, of course, the King of Cups is out here, so I would go ahead and be inclined to say that this has something to do with an intimate romantic partnership. But this could just indicate somebody who's emotionally attached to this person, you know, on a friendship level, platonic level, but there is emotional attachment there. It feels like it could be, you know, infidelity type situation because the King of Cups came out, and then of course we have the Queen of Cups down here too. And then I think this Queen of Wands is a separate person. And there's something here about, as something is revealed to her, how is she going to react? How will she respond? And that will also determine something going on with this King and Queen of Pentacles. I think it involves other people. There is definitely a sense that there's going to be some disappointments regardless, and that's why there's this remorse also, almost like it can't be helped. There's going to be some disappointments. Unfortunately, we can't keep that from happening. Some kind of wrong occurred here that needs to be righted, and it could be with this, you know, Nine of Wands coming out here and this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that the effort is not being made right now, and unfortunately that's probably not the best direction to go in. When I say that, I mean that there is no effort being made to right the wrong. In other words, someone's just throwing in the towel and saying, well, you know, I can't fix this, so why try? Because this is a mess, Virgo. I don't know if this king is responsible, if this is a third party situation, but a mess has been made, and this indicates there's no effort or no intention to try to make things right. And with Judgment in reverse, to me, that's the universe saying that's the wrong route to take. You've got to face and take responsibility for whatever you're responsible for, whatever pain and hurt that we all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But even if you're going to embrace the mistake and move forward with intentions that will ultimately hurt another person or other people, there is still value in at least accepting responsibility, at the very least, in my humble opinion. Don't be afraid to say, yeah, I did it, and you know what, I know I effed up, I know it's hurt other people, And frankly, I'm not sure how to make it right, but I want you to know that I'm remorseful. But this is also my decision. I mean, you know, a little honesty, a little bit of communication. I don't think that ever hurts. But I get the sense that there's not going to be an attempt to make amends. I'm not going to take that one yet. But there is some long-lasting effects, and it's going to have an effect on this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Most significantly, there's some level of there's a message here indicating that she might be most deeply affected by the situation, even though I think many will be. I feel like this might be her energy saying, I can't do anything about it. It's a done deal. There's no way to fix this. So it could be her energy. Maybe she feels guilty about the situation. But she could also feel like a victim. This Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Because this could be that third party individual, the person who wasn't responsible for making the decision. Okay, before I even say that, because I just caught myself. I mean, if you're in a third party situation and you know you are, then obviously you have to accept some responsibility. But it's possible this person wasn't aware, right? I mean, I know that happens. So that could be why she's in this kind of victim energy. I wasn't aware that this was the situation I was getting myself involved in, and now here I am. That's a really unpleasant situation to be in, because then there's grief for everybody. You know, there's no, in my opinion, if you are in a situation where you're in a third party situation without realizing it, and then you figure it out, can you still trust the person that you're in the third party situation with? I mean, even if you fell in love with them or whatever, and then you find out that they were all the time keeping this secret family from you or whatever, you know, I'm throwing that out there as a hypothetical. I mean, certainly it could be somebody's situation out there, in which case, to me, this indicates that it may not matter how much this King of Pentacles, King of Cups loves this person. If that's what's going on here, then there's going to be a lot of hurt by all involved. And then there's this Queen of Wands over here. You know what? I don't normally do this, but this Queen of Wands to me feels like I'm going to get just a couple more. We'll see if anything falls out of this Rider-Waite for me. Give me a little more information on this Queen of Wands. I almost never do this, but I'm just curious. See if we get anything else for this Queen of Wands. And then I'll pull my Dreams of Gaia Tarot card. This is definitely an interesting reading, Virgo. I can't do 20 cards. I just need like one, maybe two. Okay, I had some fall in my lap. Let's see what they are. So we have 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands in reverse, and then the Empress in reverse. So I got from the beginning that there was some kind of sense that this Queen of Wands doesn't quite know the whole story yet, and when she finds out, there will be a need to respond to her or react in some manner. And I do believe for some reason this King of Pentacles is kind of waiting to see what goes on with this Queen of Wands. And this could be indicating, for me, that she already feels like a relatively independent energy to me. Maybe this is this King of Pentacles' current partner or something of that nature, or somebody who's involved in the situation, but I don't know that she is necessarily overly concerned about what's going on with this group dynamic over here. She might be involved in some way, but for some reason, to me, it feels like she's doing her own thing. So while there might be some expectation that this individual is going to respond in a certain way when she is clear about the information that is coming out, I get the feeling like she might just be going her own way. She might do her own thing. I don't know that she even cares. I'm not even sure if this stuff is on her radar right now. she might find this information out and be like, okay, so what? It doesn't affect me in any way. I'm doing my own thing. So maybe that's why I didn't get a whole lot of information regarding this Queen of Wands, even though I think she's significant to this King of Pentacles. Like, he's kind of watching her. He may not be aware that it's really not her who's going to have the negative reaction or be emotionally affected by this. It feels like it could potentially be other people, though, that maybe he's not even acknowledging as being important with regard to what occurs or the outcome that's resulted from his actions or, his behavior or whatever he did. And again, I say, this King of Pentacles is responsible for the Seven of Swords, but it could be that this Queen of Pentacles is too. I mean, again, be flexible with the energy. If the reading resonates, but there's like these things about it that don't sound right, you can mix it. You can swap the characters around. So it could be that this Queen of Pentacles is responsible for the shenanigans, and this King of Pentacles is finding out, vice versa. And of course, regardless of your own gender, you can be any of these characters in the reading. So we're going to take this card. And we have the Four of Cups, which is the last card I showed you. Sometimes these cards freak me out a little bit. I just showed you the Four of Water, Four of Cups, when I was talking about this Queen of Wands not really caring. These cards do have some different meanings, some more in-depth meanings. Of course, I'm going to read this out of the book, and it was reversed. So it's a potential blockage. And I'll read this and then we're going to wrap it up. I'm sorry, this is the Seven of Water, not the 4. Why did I see 4? I guess it would help if I put my glasses on first and then looked at the card. So the Seven of Water is out here as well. It did come out in reverse, but I didn't talk about it as the last card. Okay. Seven of Water, potential blockage. Here we go, Virgo. When the Seven of Water appears reversed, she signifies an inability or unwillingness to yield and be flexible. But remember that which does not bend will eventually break. It is better to achieve your goals by being fluid. Water can find any crack, any opening, and use it to its advantage. If contained, it becomes still and peaceful, calm and waiting, receptive. Yes, external forces can make waves and ripples, but when the force is removed, stillness and calm are quickly restored. Release the water from its container and it will follow the path of least resistance, flowing around, over, or underneath any obstacle in its path and overcoming with natural ease and grace. If circumstances have made you harder or made you don a protective shell, it's time to allow the river of life to wash your emotional armor away. A gentle, more flowing outlook will serve you better. Soften your stance, let go of your feelings of resistance, be open to potentialities, and be peaceful. Be like water in flow. So, this feels like advice. This feels like a challenging situation. It feels like the reading is for the King of Pentacles. His energy is strongest in this reading, so this advice could be for him. But I do sense that there is at least a need to be open to accepting some responsibility in the situation, because I do get a strong sense that there's a lot of emotional wear and tear, toil and trouble with regard to the situation, and not a lot of effort to resolve that, the emotional upheaval within this group dynamic and the people that are involved in this situation. So it's possible that all parties involved in the situation would do well to be open to some communication. Take your guards down, take the walls down, if you can feel like you can trust each other, and see what you can make of the situation, even though it doesn't feel like it's going to resolve in a happy-go-lucky manner. Be willing to accept it for what it is. I don't know, Virgo. I wouldn't want to be in this situation. So I do feel for you. I hope that the reading resonated. I hope that it was helpful. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. It's always great to hear your stories to validate the readings, so if you feel like sharing, that's always great. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo, and I will see you next time. Bye.